Welcome to a new edition of The Harness Edge, 2-year-olds in training. I'm Harold Howe, back from Florida, doing the northern swing now. We're here with Dustin Jones at Classy Lane Training Center. And Dustin, you're the only guy I've talked to that's been thrilled about winter this year. And I guess largely because you're here at a training center for the first time in, I guess, your lifetime. And you don't have to blow snow.
Oh, it's great. I'm not complaining about the winter at all. It can snow. They're calling for snow tomorrow, and it can snow all at once. I don't have to plow the track, and I don't have to shovel snow. So, and I don't have to worry about conditioning the track at night.
Right. Well, you do have to condition some 2-year-olds, and we've got 6 of them here to look at. Let's start off with the first set. Don't rush. This is an infinitive homebred.
He's an infinitive. Jean-Pierre Dubois was kind enough to give me 2 free breedings to a stud, and this is one of the colts. He's really great gaited, and he's been good right from day one. His mother is a Muscles Yankee that I bought at Lexington years ago, and he's doing good. We trained him a mile and 26 this morning.
You have in total how many 2-year-olds?
We've got 13.
And in what range have you been with them all?
All around 25 to 30.
Let's look at the filly you had him out there with, Spirit to Win. This is a Cantab haul that passed through Harrisburg at 35,000.
Actually, when I was at Harrisburg, I really loved this filly, and I didn't think I'd end up with her in my barn because I didn't think I'd be able to afford her. And I was standing at the screen watching the sale, and she was bought back in for 35. I couldn't believe it. So right off,
by all American harness breeds.
Yeah, bought back by Fred. And so I saw Fred coming through the alleyway, and I went up to him and asked him what he was going to do with that filly. And he said he didn't know yet, and he'd get back to me in an hour. And after that, he come back and told me to take the filly home.
Good stuff. And how would he feel about her?
She's really doing well. She's great gaited. She's a good tall filly. And we trained her this morning in 26. Couldn't ask for better right now.
Okay, second set. Swing under some pacers. Keystone Trina. Now, this is a Jeremy's Jet half-sister to In Vitro, 16,000 in Harrisburg.
Yeah, I made a swing down through Harrisburg and looked at yearlings. I went to Diamond Creek and I went to Vieux Carré. And actually, I went to Vieux Carré thinking that filly would be there because they were consigning her. But I had to drive over to Hemp Farm to see her. And I turned her out in the field, and I liked her. And she's not a big filly, but I don't think In Vitro was that big either. And so far, so good. We trained her this morning in 25.
Okay. And with her was Clarabelle. This is a Jeremy's Jet filly as well, 21,000 out of Forest City sale.
Yeah, I thought we would have got her for around 15,000. I was hoping to get her for 15.
You guys are always crying about what you pay.
I know, but she was a Jeremy's Jet filly, and a lot of guys are down on them. But some of, like my buddy Murray Brethor, he told me not to be worried about the Jeremy Jet fillies. And so I trained her brother, Starlight Kid, for Jim Kelly, and he was second in 50 last summer, and he'd win in 51. And I really liked the way this filly was put together, and she's got a lot better attitude than he did. So she cut the mile today with Trina, and she's very strong, and she's a good size filly too. And she went in 25 this morning also.
Okay, third set. We got Nets and Jets. Yet another Jeremy's Jet filly, 10,000 out of Harrisburg.
Yeah, her also. I was down in Jersey, and I was over at Peretti Farms, and I really liked her. She was put together all right, and her mother was second in the Jugette, made 600,000. So I was surprised to get her for 10. I thought she would be closer to 20, between 15 and 20, and I got her for 10. So I consider myself really lucky there.
Okay. And then the final one you brought out is kind of a sad story. Grantland, a sports writer colt. I'm told his nickname is Harold. I was also told he might have to be gelded. Anyway, 32,000 out of Harrisburg. What's this poor horse's story?
Well, we'd like to give a nickname to all our horses, and we couldn't think of any other sports writers. So the sports writer we could think of was Harold Howe.
Very Christian of you. So what's the story?
But he doesn't need to be gelded. He's got a good attitude. Anyway, no, he's going real good. He was a buyback at Harrisburg by All American also, and I bought 20% of him. And he's going real good. We trained him in Mets and Jet this morning, a mile and 22.
All right. And overall, I mean, I was in Florida for a while, and tough January, February up here. Mind you, you're from Melbourne, Quebec, and I mean, you know what winters are about. Has it hindered you much here in how you've progressed with your group?
Not really. Actually, I was just telling the guys this morning, our 3-year-olds, we haven't missed a training with them since January. Like we just would, if it was cold on a Friday, we would jog them light and train them on the Saturday, and like the cold days, if it was real cold, well, they went in the walker. So we haven't really missed that many days. The track here has been great, and the condition of the track, we haven't missed any days at all, like with the training.
Good stuff. Well, thanks for your thoughts. Good luck with Harold, and we'll catch up with you at some point.
Okay, thanks a lot, Harold.
Harold Howe with Dustin Jones, 2-year-olds in training.